FooRcast. Me, Gavin Ford.
Aki.
Double T.
O-Dog, the baseline bear. What are we talking about?
Well, I was having a little peruse through your social media.
Peruse is a good word, isn't it?
Thought you'd like that.
Yeah.
And saw that you guys have gone viral.
Yep. Yes, we have.
Internet sensations once again.
Yes, we have. Before we carry on, I'd say what I'd class going viral as.
Yeah.
Because people might go, you haven't gone viral because I haven't seen it. Yeah. Like, I don't mean go viral like it's all over the news. I think going viral is when, obviously, when you post a video on social media, really, the people that sort of respond to it are kind of your followers. And I think going viral is when it starts going into, so people that don't know who you are start seeing it. So then you start getting comments from people who've never seen you before, never heard of you before, and it opens up a whole new world of feedback. Because obviously usually it's like, oh yeah, I like this because they know what you're doing, or yeah, this is great. But then now 60-year-old people are seeing it from this part of the country and they don't understand, and they taking it and running with it. So yeah, that's what I would class viral as. Would you class that?
No, I think I agree with you. I think the thing with social media now is that everyone is always trying to go viral, whether that be with the actual content that they're posting or the captions that they're using.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you were clever with the caption that you used, and that might be part of the reason why it got so many reactions.
Well, yeah, but this is the thing, is we never try to go viral, like, and yeah, you can say clever with the caption, but the caption is two things. One, something we just believe to be the truth. So the video is of Wavy Soph, the singer Wavy Soph, who we did a song with called we've done 3 songs, Nights of Our Lives, Holding You, and Oh No. But this was a video for Holding You, of her in the studio, and we said the most unique voice in drum and bass right now. And we said that, one, because we believe it. Secondly, someone else put that comment on one of our videos, and we thought, oh, that's a good idea, something to post. Someone else said it. I think someone else saying it sort of said, oh, okay, well, other people thinking it, we'll do it. But I think the main thing is we believe it, and yeah, it went, well, I think it's had 630,000 views at this stage, and that's less than, probably doing over 100,000 views a day. So yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, it wasn't done as to, oh, let's go viral. It was like, oh, we've got some content for a song that we love. And also, again, this is like, the song's a year and almost 2 years old, but we still love the song. We're still proud of that song. So we're still doing content for it. So again, this goes back to previous episodes where you say you should keep promoting music, because we've just done it. So yeah, it's 100,000 people a day are being exposed to this new song. The Shazams up this week were up 1,100%, like, of people searching it, even though like it says what it is in the audio, the thing. So like, the streams go up across the board. People discovering other songs of it, people discovering her, and say it's almost 2 years old. It's like, so again, keep pushing the videos, keep pushing it. It was new videos we shot. Keep pushing it out, because yeah, that song's taken off. So that's one of the positives of doing it.
Yeah, well, in that case, what are the negatives of it?
The negatives are, as you say, loads of people see it who aren't your audience at all. It's on Facebook. This video is on Facebook, which is probably the worst place to go viral because it's a lot of older people. So obviously it's a performance video, so she's miming a performance. So the amount of people it doesn't say anywhere live. She's live. Doesn't claim to be live. Doesn't think. It's just a performance video. The amount of people saying, oh, she's miming. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, Michael Jackson's miming in the Thriller video. Like, what are you talking about? It's a promotional video. So that's one. Amount of people saying this isn't drum and bass.
Yeah.
I always find those comments crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, and it's like, but just because you listen to drum and bass 20, 30 years ago doesn't mean something's not drum and bass. I don't understand that logic.
Wasn't one of the comments was, I think you came back and said, well, it is, Sub Focus has put it in his playlist, so it is drum and bass. And he's come back and said, Sub Focus isn't making drum and bass anymore. It's like,
yeah, so yeah.
Like
yeah, so basically, I was replying to a lot of the comments at first, mainly because it's about, we're not in the video, it's about our singer Wavy Soph, who's like, who I believe in, so I want to like defend her. Like, if it's about us, I'd probably just let it all go, whatever you want to say. But
you're quite active in replying to people and comments anyway.
Yeah. So
which is
what?
Cool
What?
Because people who follow you are getting a genuine response from you guys.
Yeah, so this guy said it wasn't drum and bass, and it was shit, he said. So I said, all right, okay. I said, but it is drum and bass because Subfocus put this song in his Spotify playlist, which is one of our greatest achievements, especially in drum and bass, I think.
Yeah.
Producer we look up to, we watch all his tutorials, think of him to include it. And I think that says, that, okay, one, it's definitely drum and bass if he's put it in his playlist. And two, it's probably not shit because he's the best one. And then people in the comments were saying, yeah, Subfocus hasn't made drum and bass for years.
Some focus put out a drum and bass song like 2 weeks ago.
But they're saying because it's...
I know, but that's when you've got to take it with...
But that's they're saying that they're saying he's commercial, so he's not making drum bass. This is the level of people that you're arguing with.
That's ridiculous.
Like, just because some people think stuff's commercial just because it's got vocals in it. Someone was saying you shouldn't have drum and bass if it's got vocals in. This is the level of thing. Someone said, one of the most ridiculous comments was, a guy said, in the 90s, I was doing pills at raves while this girl was still something like wasn't even born or something. And it's like, what's that got to do with anything? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's a weird brag. Like, you're just doing pills, and he goes, what do you got? And I said, I don't know what that's got to do with anything. And he said, it means, where were you in the 90s when I was raving? And it was like, well, we played Helter Skelter, which is one of the raves you're probably talking about. So we were there. Like, why do you assume just because she's there, which she obviously didn't come back to? So they've just, like, people just say ridiculous stuff like that, which is no research, no things like, Subfocus doesn't make drum and bass anymore. Where were you in the 90s? There's other
I mean, obviously, like, we've put our status up saying is the most unique voice. Some people aren't going to agree with that, which is fine. But some of these replies are just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, we said we said the most unique voice in drum and bass again, which I still believe. Someone said MC Det has got the most unique voice in drum and bass. Which, okay, that's the only valid sort of, okay, yeah, he probably has got a more unique voice. But I was talking about singers, and I said, yeah, fair point. That is a thing, but I am talking about singers. So it's not like we're open for the discussion of.
And then when, because I saw some of the comments of when someone had said, "Oh no, Emily Mackis is," or whatever, you just said Emily Mackis is great. This is our opinion.
Yeah, Emily Mackis is great. Look,
there's a lot of great
exactly.
vocalists. We're just saying this is our opinion. So
yeah, we're not saying don't discuss the thing. Like, we're open to discussion and even your opinion. Okay, that's your opinion, and say MC Det probably is the most unique voice, and there are people that suggested that were great. That's fine. But stuff like, I was doing pills in the 90s. Where were you? Someone said, this is the sound of people that are privileged. Where have you pulled that from?
It's brilliant. I quite enjoy them, to be fair. I like reading them.
But it's like this just ridiculous sweeping statements that have got no research behind them.
Yeah.
What? Like,
you got to be a certain sort of person to comment on something like that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand looking at a video and going, oh, I hate this so much, I've got to comment. But to say it's the complete lack of research or evidence of, oh, I'm going to say they're privileged. Based on what? It's not like the video wasn't like in the back of a Rolls Royce, like pouring champagne down each other's throats. It was just in a studio.
Yeah.
Some ridiculous statements. And I think, like, say we're all right with it. Someone said, someone goes, oh, and how long have you been making drum and bass for? Clout chasers. So I just said 2008, I think, was our first one. And then we sort of perfected it in lockdown when we had the time off. Not perfected it, but like worked it. And then, so yeah, probably then. And then nothing back. But clout chase, oh. So yeah, annoying.
Does it change sort of your like outlook to doing content? Are you now going to post anything more like that? Do you want to do different things like that?
Oh, it's worked, hasn't it? In a sense.
Well, I think you weigh it up. Like, you say you're getting 100,000 views. All the things are going up. Like, 8,000 people have shared it. And if you go through the people that are sharing it, they're all sharing it positively.
I mean, if you're going to share something, surely it's going to be a positive
yeah, they're
way.
not,
like, you're not.
So, like, it's done more good than bad. But I wouldn't, obviously, it's got Wavy Sofa in it, which is obviously she's a young girl. So I didn't do it to get that response, and that wasn't the thing. So I think I would actually go against doing it if it wasn't us in the video and there was someone, because it leaves her open to attack from morons, which I felt bad about. But she didn't care. She was like she saw the more positive thing, and like, if anything, just wanting to prove the people wrong, which is like a very grown-up attitude. But I think if I was 23, 24 and had all these old people saying all this ridiculous stuff against me, I'd be like, I'd be angry and I'd be thing. But she made her point in the thing, and I think it was, you know, a very...
Well, like you said, it's a lot more positive than negatives on the post. So, you know, you got...
I think I'd say to the singer, I'm going to do this first. What do you think now?
Is that not what you did this time?
No. Because I think there's... Sometimes you say, oh, let's do a video like this and let's do thing like that. But I think there's trust that we're going to do the right thing. And yeah, no, you know, I probably would have said, yeah, I'm going to do this. What do you think? But again, it was our opinion, like that, and it still is.
Opinion, yeah.
Like none of those people have said anything that makes me think any different. But I might say I'm open to conversation, and I'm open to everyone's opinions, and everyone gave me their opinions, and
it's an interesting conversation to have in the first place.
Yeah.
Like that's what you want. You want to...
We're not saying she's the only good drum and bass singer.
No, of course.
Like, there's loads of others we are agreeing. We just say...
And like you might be introduced to someone who has an equally as unique voice, and that's great as well. To be going out of your way to comment weird things like some people have.
Yeah, I don't know the mentality. And sometimes I think, by arguing with them, or do we make it worse? But
I just think they're funny. Gav likes to argue. When I read them, I just think it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny as well. Like when we do our weekly updates of like 6 new garage releases, always someone saying none of these are garage.
Yeah.
And why do it?
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't know what you gain from it, but
some people must enjoy it. Like, but like saying, oh, I was doing pills while like in the 90s, it's got zero to do with the post.
Yeah, someone said, I like LTJ Bookham. LTJ Bookham is drum and bass. This isn't. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't, just because one thing is doesn't mean the other thing isn't. Like LTJ Bookham is the reason I got into drum and bass. I know what he did. I know what we do.
We love drum and bass when we were younger. Me and Gav, like, we know that it's changed. But we're not saying it's not drum. We're not going to say something's not drum and bass.
No,
because it's not what we heard in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it'd be close-minded to do that as well, because sounds changed naturally. Like garage sounds different now as it did in the 90s as well.
So, like it revolves. Like,
I just don't get why someone doesn't listen to something and go, oh, I don't like it, and then move on. Or I like it, and listen more. Or, I don't like it. Oh, let me say something ridiculous about how things were when I was a kid. Mental.
Is that the first time you guys have gone viral or had that sort of response to something you've done online?
No, I've had videos that have had response, but I think that's the most. She's had videos that have had quite a good response, but it's mainly been positive. So
I guess it's because the title could be perceived controversial to other people. We've had other posts. I remember you used to comment on them. Like, what ones were they? I can't think of them. We've had other ones where we've done it, and you've gone straight in there and just got I'm having that.
Is that the first time you guys have gone viral for posting something online?
During lockdown, when Fresh was big because of the advert, Tyson Fury was doing home workout videos, and he did a workout video to Fresh.
Remember this?
And we posted the Fresh video.
Yeah.
Of him working out to it, and again, this is Facebook, so maybe it's a Facebook thing. But loads of people were messaging, talking to him, because it was a live video. So it went viral because people were going, "Oh, Tyson, you're the best. Oh, Tyson, do this." Like, that went viral because I remember one time, it used to have a thing in the corner, Facebook, like, of how many people were watching it at the time.
Yeah.
And it had thousands of people watching this video at a time. We were watching it go up because they kept thinking it was live. It was him live doing his video. And that was Facebook.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Facebook thing. Look, we've had videos do quite good numbers on TikTok and stuff, but that's been all positive. And I thought TikTok is where negative comments live. You kind of go to TikTok for the comments, don't you? When you see a video, you think, oh, this is going to be. But that's been all positive. But yeah, it's just Facebook's where the lunatics live. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's a. But usually, we've had the videos that go big on TikTok, big on Facebook, and then you go, oh, because it's big on Facebook, it's going to go big on TikTok. We've seen that before, but this one, no one really cared on TikTok.
So what way around did you post? Did you post Facebook then TikTok?
I always go TikTok first. TikTok I kind of see as a barometer, but yeah, Facebook just went absolutely mental. And yeah, the Tyson Fury thing was Facebook. So yeah, maybe it's something about Facebook. But again, we got quite a big Facebook audience because we used to go live on Facebook every single Monday. We did that for years. So there's kind of like a core audience, which is what I said at the start. When you post a video, it's kind of like your sort of people that know you sort of comment first. And I guess because we got the biggest load there, that builds up the momentum, and then the next minute you've got like these lunatics, these absolute lunatics responding.
Yeah, and if 8,000 people are sharing it, then some people who are your fans might know some weirdos as well. So
yeah, you just imagine if someone was like really, really famous and some of the numbers they have, and you must think the bigger you get, the bigger the weirdos must be. I wonder if that's a thing. I don't know.
There's that girl who was at Coachella she's DJ'd like non-stop recently, and I think she's released one song. It's got like 2 million streams, and she posts all these videos on TikTok of her DJing at Coachella, and all the comments are just negative.
Yeah,
saying just like press play warrior and things like that.
Yeah, it's girl DJs get it really, really bad. I notice it all the time. Girl I don't understand. I think that's a Facebook thing. Maybe there's a coalition between females on Facebook. Just everyone on Facebook hates girls. Maybe, I don't know.
Really weird.
But yeah, no, it is weird. Stop it, everyone. That's true. No, just stop it. Start posting positive stuff. So yeah, to sum up.
Well, that's the thing as well, is that it was a positive post as well.
Yeah, we were being positive,
and we still see it as positive, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's doing more good than bad.
And even there's probably even an argument to say that at least the negative comments, that's still engagement. So if you're looking at it strictly from
it would be positive, but as I say, it's aimed at someone that isn't us, which is what makes it a real shame, because it's we don't like.
If you're looking at it just purely from like a statistics point of view, though.
Yeah. If it was at us, it would just be water off a duck's back. But because it's someone else, you feel like, I don't talk about her like that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
She doesn't deserve that. It's our opinion. Yeah. So yeah, to sum up, don't go viral on Facebook.
And stream Holding You by FooR on whatever you say.
Yeah, listen to the song, and go on to the Facebook post and put nice things about the singer, please. And wallop.